I just hope they don't reach dust. No mercy. 2 minutes of mercy. No mercy. We have other Cal people in the house. We have Lorenzo Alexander, Cal, Watkins Memorial back there. So we have some support back there. And Muhammad Massaquoi of Cleveland Brown, University of Georgia. And we were telling a story earlier about when he was a young man in Charlotte, North Carolina, and that's another thing. On that note, Jeffery Ali, one of the most influential people in the city of Los Angeles, probably the state of California too, as helping kids get recruited, training kids, D1 prospects, Mr. Jeffery Ali.
Good evening, how's everybody doing? This is really a tremendous honor, to even speak on behalf of such a tremendous young man, Jeffrey, and his family. Wow. I kind of don't know where to start, because, we just got off this road for about an hour drive, and I asked for some coffee before I got up here. Y'all help me out and wake me up here. I just want to start by saying that, when I first met Jeff, that meeting just kind of really struck me from the heart. I was introduced to Jeff by my cousin Cornell Ward, who called me when I was on the way and said he had to put out some fires because he's with the Unity 1, which is the gang intervention and prevention program in Los Angeles, but actually it's nationwide. And he had some things that was going down in the war zones in Los Angeles and saving lives out there. So he said he would be a little late. But he brought Jeff and his dad, and he said, cousin, we got some family that we really got to get behind and help. And it's kind of way out at the school that pretty much nobody really don't know about. And Jeff wasn't really on the radar at all as an athlete, but he was as a student. And so I'm just really honored to say that when you put the textbooks before the playbooks, this is all the fruits, from that labor. I'm always like to start with a quote that, when I was going through college, me and some of my partners, with our study groups, were just really trying to get our degrees before we went out and pursued our professional endeavors in life. Was this one that was actually bestowed on me personally by Dr. Harry Edwards from Cal. And a lot of his readings are very strong, very powerful, and dynamic. It used to hit us. And one that I want to share with Jeff, and you continue to carry this torch, is that the dumb black jock isn't born, but he or she is being systematically created. So you have chosen to take the route of going against that dumb black jock syndrome. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I tell you all the time, it ain't about the runs. It ain't about the picks. It's not about the athletic accolades. But it's really about, you really being able to come back to your community and continue to push your sister's legacy, the family's legacy. And God has given you something that has allowed you to receive free education. And not just any school, but Cal Berkeley. And y'all give it up to them. When I talk to the babies and I ask them, I say, so what's your dream school? And every week, the kids, because they're young and they grow up watching certain schools and programs, their dream schools kind of change. And Jeffery was one of those. His dream school, it changed. We talked about Colorado. We talked about UW, which is Washington. Actually, said, hey, you got to get up there so you can showcase your talents to these coaches. So, Dad, he said, I don't know, Jabari, I ain't never, put him on a plane by himself. I mean, we got to work this out here. I don't know. I said, well, we got family there. Some guys that I played ball with, going to be in good hands. And he went up to you, Doug. He showed out. He came back with a co-MVP honor of the Nike camp, which was a really, really big thing. And I mean, and what I used to always tell him is that being a student athlete is special. A lot of people think that, we're just given everything. But it's really a special thing because you practice all these hours of the day. Then you got to go home and you got to study. And I don't know if everybody in this room knows, but this Jeffery Coprich Jr. here is a pre-calculus. What is it? AP calculus. I can't even fathom going to AP calculus. Like, what does that look like? I mean, so to put in the work physically and to come home and get the studies, as well as being a humanitarian, is just so commendable. And this award really falls in line. This Watkins Award is so special because it really falls in line for young soldiers, as I call them, as the Jeffery Coprich Juniors. And you guys give it up for him. I mean, I love it. So I just wanted to end this by saying that it's really important that he's on his way, but it's really important that we hold whatever institutions that we send our children to accountable. So, everyone in this room, you make sure that you stay in contact with Jeffery, with the family, check on him, as if he was your own, because it takes a village. It really takes a village. And, I'm holding each and every person in the room accountable to really, in prayer, in phone calls, and, people think, hey, when we get these scholarships, they think, oh, the kid don't have to pay for nothing. Well, you know what? They don't have to pay for anything, food, all those type of things, but for them to be a person on the campus like a regular student, that $10 and $20, it goes a long way to just go to the movies and just enjoy being a student on that campus. So I'm not telling everybody to go out there wallets and write a check. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, whatever you can do on his journey, support him. Support the book club, because it's for the younger children coming up. I mean, it's really important that we hold this legacy, real close to us. And I want to give a special thanks to my lovely wife who's in the audience. Because without her, I wouldn't be able to, do a lot of the things, with the babies, the extra things, as we fellowship, with them. So, and she gets it. She understands that, it's saving one at a time. And, but thank you for your time. I'm glad everybody came out. And one big hand for Jeffery again.
So again, ladies and gentlemen, he's representing Plays and Grades that's also an organization in the community. So again, ladies and gentlemen, you don't understand, but let me clarify. AP means Advanced Placement. That means you are taking college level classes in high school. So when you get to college, you will already have credits. So it's a very, very difficult thing. You take a national test. So when he's talking about that, that's what he's referring to. The AP means you're the best of the best. You can beat anybody in the country, in the world, in terms of academic things that you're doing. So just to clarify that. And for those of you that haven't had an opportunity to pick up the little information he has about Jeffrey and the things that he's done in the community. Do that. Read a little bit about that. On that note, we'll have one more speaker who's representing Plays and also an organization that
Plays and Grains. Is Chris here yet? I don't see Chris. We'll turn it back over.
Thank you so much. There's a celebrity here that many of you have seen, has done some amazing things, and he actually wrote a letter to Jeffery. Dear Jeffery, congratulations on receiving the Watkins State of California Scholar Athlete of the Year Award. An extraordinary tribute to your talent on the field. I know from being a high school player myself that it takes a lot of training, discipline, skill, and focus to excel at the game. And your hard work and dedication have taken you there. It is clear this hard work and dedication is something that began far before you ever set foot on the football field. At a young age, you experienced a tragedy and lost your sister. Yet you continue to move forward, honoring her by fundraising to donate books to a library named after her, and holding on to remembrance of God's youth and life. That takes her far more courage than you should ever exhibit on the field, and I commend you for that. As a team player, starting with the Mona Park Hurricanes to the Snoop Youth Football League, to the West Ranch Wildcats, you have already faced many teams, conquered many battles, and I am confident you will continue to do so in your college career and beyond, whether on or off the field. Remember, Jeffrey, sometimes our beginnings are created for us. By making the right choices, believing, staying positive, and getting through every single day, we have the power to create the ending we want. I wish you all the best as you travel down this road of life. Congratulations again. Believe and achieve. Actor J.R. Martinez, he's the gentleman that you've seen on Dancing with the Stars and had such a disfigured face as a result of his bravery in the war. So, Jeffrey from J.R. Martinez, we salute you one more time. So, ladies and gentlemen, take a moment, come around, shake Jeffrey's hand, give a hug to his lovely mother, shake his father's hand. We just wanted to say, we appreciate you. We know this is going to be a heck of a journey. The Watkins family,